In this game, I used the most broken opening in all of chess to destroy this guy in a rated rapid game. It's called the croissant defense. And if you don't know, it starts with H3 and A3. While it may look stupid, it actually is so good. Let me show you what I mean. So in this game, I started with H3, obviously, the croissant opening, and then he played E5, and after that, I played A3. Now, the reason why I stumbled upon this opening is because I had been playing it in Bullet for a while now, and I thought this was a Bullet game, so I pre-moved it. But it was actually a rapid game, so I was forced to just finish the game. So after A3, he plays Bishop C5, which is an inaccurate move, and I immediately spot why, and it's because of E3. Very simple. That's the beauty of the croissant defense. It always gets people out of theory. They never know, they never expect it coming, first of all, and then they never know what to do against it. This is a bad move because the bishop is blocked in, and now I'm going to be able to play d4, which takes control of the center. And it's overall just an annoying setup because I'm controlling these two squares, so he can never put a bishop there. And he can also never bring a knight there to attack, so it's overall really safe. And I'll be able to develop normally, and if you're aggressive enough, you'll even be able to get a nice attack. So he just develops with knight f6, and now I play d4, striking. So very simple, we trade, and now the bishop should move back, but he actually gives this check first. And I'm sitting here thinking on what to play, and I ultimately decide bishop e2, just like in the Scandinavian, when the line where they always check you want to move the bishop out, so that way it keeps the queen on the board, and it allows your knight to develop. So bishop d6 is an inaccurate move. I'm not really sure why he played it. I'm guessing he wanted to go like that and start getting some attack there because it's pretty obvious that I'm going to castle there. But that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I don't really see the reason for doing this. But anyway, I play c4, just taking a lot of space in the center. And if we look, it's already move 7, and the computer says I'm winning by 1, which is the beauty of this opening. I have the entire center. He has no compensation, no development, no anything, and it's just a super easy game. So he plays c5 to try to strike, I guess, but this does not work because I can push forward, or I can just develop with knight f3. I can just develop with knight f3, which is what the engine wants. But instead I just push forward and take a lot of space. I don't really see how he's going to be able to break against this center other than b5. But b5 is not coming for a long time because he has to play a6 first, and I'll be able to see that coming. I'll be able to play a4 or something like that. But in this position, he just castles, and now I play knight to f3. I'm just developing, getting all my pieces. This is not going to be an attacking game. This is going to be a slow positional grind. So h6, obviously, he saw how good my opening was, and now he wants to copy it because I got a winning position with it. So obviously, let's see if he can do it. But I just castle, and now he plays b5, which is an inaccurate move because I can take, and this pawn is too well defended. He will not be able to have any play. At the very least, I can defend with the bishop and the knight to go defend this pawn because he cannot attack it that much. So I take, which is the best move, and now he moves the queen back. I'm not really sure why. I guess it was to move the bishop there, but I don't really know. Rook e1, just putting the rook on the open file, and now queen d8. So I'm not sure if that was a mouse slip because he could have just put it back there, but oh well. Knight c3, just developing, which that really explains all of my moves. They're literally just developing. Bishop b7 attacks the pawn, but doesn't do anything at all. A4 just defends. This part does not really need that much commentary. Bishop e3, getting ready to attack this, and making sure that my rook is defended. So he plays queen a5. Not the most accurate move, because now I can play knight to d2, And uh-oh, his queen's getting trapped. And now, if you look at this, it's 4.3, but I'm only up 1 pawn. Now, why is that? The reason is because he has no activity at all. The position is determined by your material and then your activity. So if we look at the material, I'm up 1, so that would be 1 point for Stockfish. But if we look at the activity, this knight is not in the game. This rook can't get into the game because of this knight, so he'll probably have to take there. But even then, I cannot take with the knight, so the rook's not getting active. This bishop is looking into absolutely nothing. So all 3 of these pieces are not doing anything at all. So I have all of my pieces more or less developed, serving a purpose in this game. But these pieces are just doing nothing over here. So that's why this position is so dominant. He plays queen b4, which is just a horrible move because his queen is just getting trapped now. Eventually, queen c2 is played. Knight c4 is best, and now looking at it now, it makes sense why it's the best. We're attacking the bishop, and now the queen has no escape squares. So the queen is just losing, and then I'm just gonna pick up the queen. There's really nothing you can do. But anyway, queen c2 is played, and now the queen slides over to h4 to get out of danger. So lucky him. Knight f3, but the queen's actually not getting out of danger. It just moved back. I'm not really sure what the point of that was. I'm not sure why he didn't see that one coming. But bishop d2, that just helps me so much get the bishop into the right position. And now c4, one last attempt to get an escape square, but it doesn't work because knight to e4 takes away that escape square, and now he's just losing the queen. So I pick up the queen and the knight, so I'm just down. I just have a queen for a bishop. This is an easily crushing position, and I can just fast forward to the end where I get a pretty nice win. So now that you've seen this goated opening in action, you have to try in a game, at least an unrated game, to see why it's so broken. The reason why it's called the croissant opening is because in the club of croissants, I don't know if it's still called that right now, but it probably is, the club of croissants, I posted this game in a forum, and some people suggested that I call it the croissant defense. And if Croissant, the YouTuber, is somehow watching this, can you give me a shout out? Like, I only have 57 subscribers, and if you're still watching this, could you subscribe? Because it's honestly pretty limited the amount of subscribers I have. Alright guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.